everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. I'm gonna start this episode with a really quick update on the villager situation. I've got another butcher in place and two toolsmiths. Forgot I put that there. So 2 toolsmiths, so that's 3 more villagers than I started with. But I'm not doing anything with villagers in this episode. I've been working with the villagers for the past 3 episodes. Not today. In this episode, I want to get started working on my actual base. And to start that, I need the center of my base. And I've decided that the center of my base is right here, on top of the enchanting table. So, to start, what I need to do is I need to make a circle. Probably just out of cobblestone, since I still have a ton of it over by the villager breeder. But I might have to switch materials halfway through if I run out. But that's okay, because the circle's temporary, it's just a marker. But it's going to be a big circle. I need it to be 125 blocks in diameter, centering right here. So let's get started, shall we? Well, I'm not quite sure that I'm satisfied with the size, but it's too late now, so I'll make it work. It's 125 blocks in diameter is this circle. I've made it a little bit higher off the ground, since this is just the cobblestone ring. It's not permanent, so I didn't want it to be on the ground, so that way I can make the first layer of the permanent ring on the ground with this still there as a reference, instead of trying to mine and replace every block at the same time to keep the shape correct. But this way I'll always be able to know if the base is correct. But the next step is to bring up all of the ground in this area to the same level of ground that my house is on, which will be easier in some spots. Some parts I'll have to actually remove grass, but that's okay. And then in some spots I might have to remove some stone and replace it. And I think I'll probably have to go somewhere and mine some grass, because mine some dirt, I suppose, because, yeah, I've got 48. Yeah, that's it. I've got 48, so I'm definitely going to have to mine some. And I'm not going to try and blend it into the terrain just yet. I'm going to just go right ahead and build it up. Even if it doesn't look great from the outside, it doesn't matter, because... Ow! Ugh. Slip of the finger, you love to see it. Anyway, before I so rudely interrupted myself, just gonna take everything down to this level. Can't wait. All of the area inside the circle is all flattened out. Only took a few hours. All that's left to do is for me to get rid of all the grass that is built up. All the grass that is just sitting here. And then, geez, my PC fan. And then the next step will be to build the first layer of the actual wall. I'm not gonna start building the full wall, just the first layer of blocks directly underneath. Well, not directly underneath, a couple blocks underneath where the cobblestone layer is. And I think it's going to be made out of deep slate. I'll have to check the design that I made, but I think it's deep slate of some variant, which I have a decent amount of, so I shouldn't have to make too much, or mine too much for it. If it's not deep slate, it's black stone, and that I will have to mine for. You better not place that grass block. I spent so much time flattening this area. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Shoot. not gonna try and kill it because I know I'll die. Because I'm bad at the game. But, alright. Better not place that block. I'm watching it. I'm watching it there. Where'd it go? It's over there. You still got it. I don't like you. Turned out it was blackstone and not deep slate, so I did have to do a bit of mining, but it wasn't terrible. It only took like maybe an hour or so. Wasn't bad. It was actually kind of relaxing. But now I can finally get rid of all this cobblestone. I didn't make the blackstone wall as thick as I made the cobblestone wall, since you won't really see the overlap parts, and I needed to conserve materials. So I ended up with 44 left, and I didn't want to go back to mine more. So it's going to stay this way, at least for now. But now that I have the first layer, I can start thinking about building more of it. And I'll probably do that in either the next episode or in soon episodes, future episodes in the near future. English. I'm good at it, I swear. But the design I'm looking for, it's the design that's used in the intro, actually. That's the wall design that I'm looking at. So yeah, it's a lot of blackstone. I'll need to get a lot of crimson wood and netherwort blocks, which makes our nether spawn actually very good. And then a little bit of deep slate, some iron bars, which makes the iron farm very handy. The deep slate I should have plenty of. If not, maybe do a little bit of mining, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Iron bars, obviously, I get from the iron farm. The crimson stuff I can just grab from the other spawn. That's not difficult. The hardest part is going to be getting all the blackstone. It does require a large amount of blackstone, and that's alright. Even though there's no basalt delta nearby, I've been doing it the better way of going down underground and mining for it, because even though you don't get as much blackstone as frequently, you also have a chance of uncovering ancient debris, and that's why I've been doing it that way. Trying to get just a little extra richities for later on, which unfortunately I did not find a single ancient debris getting the blackstone I have now. I did find a bit of quartz though, so that's always good. And that's actually it. I didn't get any nether gold. That's okay, that doesn't matter. Speaking of which, am I still wearing the gold boots? I'm not, okay. Just make sure I actually took those off, because I didn't take them off earlier. And then I panicked because I just absent-mindedly entered the nether and realized that, and thought I didn't have gold boots on, got really scared, and then realized that I never took them off to begin with, so I did still have them on. So everything was fine. And I fortunately have a warped fungus that is in convenient place to just carry around all the time in case of a hoglin attack, so it's always good to plan ahead. Always good to plan ahead. Yeah, I'm running a bit low on my iron supply in my home chests, but nothing a little trip to the iron farm can't replenish in a jiffy. But yeah, so yeah, the wall design. I think I will actually do that in the next episode, because just having this small ring isn't fantastic. I would like to get the full, maybe not the full wall, but at least the interior part of the wall finished, because the full wall obviously is a double-sided wall. I think it's 5 blocks thick, and then I'll terraform the land to come up and meet the wall, so it's not just floating. But that part is a ways off. I'm not going to do the terraforming right away, because that requires like a lot of dirt and smooth stone, all kinds of stuff that I don't actually have, and I'm not going to spend an entire episode's length of time collecting it just to make another episode later of doing it. Later on, when I have like silk touch pickaxe, silk touch shovel, I can just obtain the material and do it that way. But the wall is important to me. I want to do the wall, the inner wall now, so I can be in the zombie, so I can be in the base and see all the how it'll look towards the end. Because right now, just seeing a black ring is not going to give me a better, fuller picture of the base, but a full wall will. So next episode, I am going to complete the interior part of the wall. So yeah, I'll have to do more blackstone mining. I should have enough deep slate, and then getting the crimson stuff should not be that difficult. I am going to have to craft a hoe. There's a lot of evil under here, because this is all hollow. There's no connection. It's going to show how the massive hollow dark, but I guess it doesn't connect to the outside, so I can't. Yeah, it is. There was the massive ravine there that I covered over, so it's not the nicest of places. Yeah, I'll gather materials between episodes. Might do it in a time lapse actually in the next episode, and then yeah, I'll start building up the wall. Have to grab some iron from the iron farm, but I've been checking up on that. It's doing pretty good. Each of them's got about half the double chest filled with iron, and that's pretty good, seeing as I haven't been really sitting at it for a while. I haven't done much with it. It's only been running in the time I've been online, which actually hasn't been much, because most of the time was either spent in the nether or just very quickly building, so it hasn't been loaded for an extended amount of time. But it's certainly enough for now, and I can definitely get enough iron bars out of it. I don't know if I'll have enough iron to like trade with villagers at this moment at all, but definitely enough to get the iron bars. So that being said, and all my future plans laid out before me, that is all I'm going to do in today's episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.